Previously on PeakD&D, we successfully defeated Cromangaranth's Shadow King's form. The pillar, 50 feet across and tall. The cave gets bigger. The god stone pillar is there upon us. Julius decides to touch it. It is the god Sarala. They commune. Julius thinks, but I love Vortor. Maybe not anymore. Ravi touches the pillar. Nothing happens. I touch the pillar. Nothing happens. Then we have to get out of here. Everything turns back to dust and old. So we climb the staircase. 6 hours it takes us. We talk about our feelings. When we get to the top, Moonstone is gone. It has been teleported out. Ravi figured it out that it had been teleported. The whole city gone. But there is let's think about this thing about Jaastien that comes into play. Then we have to go to Jaastien for some, or we could follow a cocktail napkin to the Fey realm.
Last time on PeakD&D, we got out and we figured out that the whole Moonstone place teleported away, and we're figuring out our next move. And we thought that we should go to
Sabletide.
That one, Sabletide, which is the nearest port town, to see if there's a ship, because we think ship is better than walking 3 months across a continent. So then we get to this town. It looks like a ghost town, which we kind of thought because it would be abandoned because they went to the place to get teleported away, but it was like too quiet. So Swahagan pirates came out of nowhere. Actually, we put them to sleep first, and they didn't come out of nowhere. We saw them, and then we fought them, and then there's this magic thing. Oren didn't do so well. He rolled like 4 1s. He jumped in and out of.
We don't have to focus on that. That's okay.
In and out of windows and stuff. And then we went to the ship to check it out, and we heard some muffled sounds, like the crew was kind of tied up, or this was taken by the Swahagans at some point. And then Oren was like, Jorva's tail, and then that rung a bell that was my father's ship on the Envoy.
Alamode? Ooh, I can go for some ice cream. What am I talking about? We got poppers coming. Oh, hey everybody. Last time on PeakD&D, we were aboard the Jorva's Tale, unwittingly and quickly unbinding the crew, who I won't go over. Watch the episode if you didn't get all their names. We had a talk with Captain Percy Pennyweather and set sail for Jaastien. Not Jorva. Jorva's Tail's the name of the ship. And we met all these guys, including Cannoneer Brug Boom Boom Beastheart, a half-orc guy from Jaastien. And Julius, after saying some prayers, was suddenly getting kind of very lucky and he found some information about that might lead them to Cecil. But before they could reach Jaro, they were attacked by supposedly a group of fire giants, and now they're in some deep shit.
Hey, last time on PeakD&D, I was surrounded by negative Nellies, and the negativity sunk the ship. We were on the boat, and even before we started, they're like, we don't have a chance. Like, man, we should just die. And you know what happened? We pretty much just died. So I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, we didn't
but
die.
Fire giant on the boat, and he stabs it in the flaming sword. And meanwhile, there's like this other boat that's shooting giant flaming catapults at us, and there's all these fires, and the crew can kind of help, but they kind of suck. And like we get the fire giant. Finally, we're like able to like try to fix the fire giant problem, but then he loses his sword, and then he starts tearing the boat apart, and like it becomes very clear that we are not able to win this confrontation, and that there is something amiss. And then we finally actually get to kill one. He sinks the ship, and we're on the boat, and Tony's rummaging through the captain's quarters, and he dives out the window in a badass pirate maneuver, and he lands, and they're like, oh, we gotta go off the captain. They're like, why do we have to go off the captain? Because it's your dad.